So I wanted to start this video by saying thank you for 3,000 subscribers. That's kind of the inspiration for this video. I wanted to do something a little bit different and a little bit fun and challenging because I haven't learned a new skill in a very long time. It definitely felt like it was time to kind of challenge my own gymnastic skills, so that's why today I tried to learn a backflip. I started by just warming up, which is of course very important. And in all of these clips where I'm talking, you couldn't really hear me, so that's why I'm doing a voiceover here. What I said here was basically just that I'm going to start by doing a round-off back handspring. Next up, it was just time to see like where I was at with this skill, so I decided to just kind of try a round of back tuck and see how it went. And here I was already getting tired, which maybe was not that good of a sign. If I were to have proper form with what I did there, I would probably have landed it, but I did not have proper form. Then I went on to say that in this video I'm actually not going to be focusing on my form at all. The goal here was just kind of to see if I could somehow land a back tuck in one day, and doing it with the proper form is super important and makes it a lot easier, but I just didn't know how to actually achieve that in one day. So here the goal was just kind of to try to throw myself around a little bit and see if I could actually land a backflip. Here I also decided to try a standing one, but it very much just kind of turned into a very weird back handspring. That one was way too much of a back handspring. The common theme here is that I am just kind of doing a back handspring, but with my knees bent a little bit. This was maybe the most promising attempt because I got a lot of height here, but I did not really utilize it well enough for me to do anything with it. Then I just started getting a lot of mental blocks, to the point where I was not really able to do anything else. But the video is not over, as you can see, so what did I do to resolve this issue? Let's go to the beach. I realized you couldn't really hear anything I said when I was talking at the place I was filming at because of the wind, so I'm going to talk here now. Basically, we're going to the beach instead. I just came home to change my outfit. The thing is, we're going to the beach because I have actually landed a back tuck at the beach before. If you go back like a million videos, you'll see that I did a round of back tuck at the beach. So that's kind of my only hope right now, because at the grass area, it wasn't going too well. I was having a lot of mental blocks, and the beach is definitely harder to tumble on. Like, it's very hard to get height and just momentum, but the thing is, it's so much softer. Kind of a not so good start to trying to get a back tuck, but hopefully the beach is gonna be a good place to do it. And also, thank you so much for 3,000 subscribers. Whether I get this back tuck or not, I just want to make this video to say thank you. So thank you so much for that. Now let's go to the beach. Okay, so over here we have the beach. And here you could hear absolutely nothing of what I was saying, but basically I just said that the sand is feeling really soft and it felt kind of promising actually. This surface was definitely something I felt more comfortable trying this on. And here I kind of did it from a bit of a heightened surface, which definitely helped with some of the height, but I also started doing them standing instead of round off before. And here I realized that I really just need to tuck my legs in. It felt super scary to tuck my legs in, and that is something I'm going to realize here. My hands just do not want to do anything else but touch the ground, which might be understandable because I don't want to die, but it wasn't very useful for this challenge. And also I'm throwing my head back so much, but that's also something I'm so used to because I only ever do back handsprings. And here I said that it's just really scary to try to have the proper form because not throwing my head back is gonna make me feel like I'm going to break my neck. I was kind of getting somewhere though. Here I almost landed like with my knees and arms at the same time. Here though I said that I was kind of close, which is kind of a truth, but also kind of a lie. And here I was also starting to get dizzy, and my wrists were starting to really hurt. And at this point is when I just started getting kind of worse and worse. I think I was just getting way too tired at this point, and I was kind of starting to realize that learning this in one day is a little bit too ambitious for me, at least. Okay, so the conclusion is, today I was not able to learn a backflip, unless I count this attempt where I technically put my hands down at the same time as my knees. I guess you could call that a knee backflip. Very impressive. Learning something in one day is maybe a little bit difficult. I just wanted to try to learn a backflip today. I was very okay with the possibility that it might not happen, which it didn't. The problem is I just couldn't get it in my head to tuck my legs in and to also just hold my legs with my hands. If I was able to completely tuck my legs in, I think I would be able to do it. I do know I have enough power to do it, and I have the ability to do it, but right now I'm too scared to do it, which is why I didn't do it with the right form or anything like that. And if you want to, you can of course comment tips on how I can work towards my backflip, but as I said in the beginning, I do know most of the things I'm doing wrong, but if you have any tips on how to get more height, feel very free to comment, because as you can see, that is probably needed. This channel is all about documenting my gymnastics journey, and right now I guess I'm on this little journey to learning a backflip. Not in one day, but I will say we almost did it. My wrists are completely dead right now, so I can't really do any more tumbling or anything. I might do one last attempt. I keep getting worse and worse now instead of improving, so at that point you kind of just have to accept that this day I'm not going to learn this skill and I should probably rest, but I'm going to try one last time. Thank you so much for 3,000 subscribers. If you are one of the newer subscribers, welcome to my channel, and if you're one of the older subscribers that have been here for a very long time, thank you so much for staying here for such a long time. This channel has existed for 7 years or something. It is something pretty crazy like that. Let's try it one last time. My phone is also running out of battery, so another reason why I kind of have to stop here. But yeah. And with that as the last attempt, I think I'm just going to end this video here, so thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you in my next one, and thank you for 3,000 subscribers.